Out of a smoke-filled psychedelic haze, Creedence Clearwater Revival burst onto the San Francisco music scene with the force and the sound of a bayou hurricane. Unlike their acid trip counterparts, Creedence would return to and draw on the roots of American music. The term roots rock had not yet been invented when Creedence came along, but in every sense, they would come to define it. An unapologetic throwback to the golden era of rock and roll, they broke ranks with their peers in the progressive, psychedelic San Francisco scene. They would draw inspiration from Hank Williams, Elvis Presley, Jerry Lee Lewis, and the artisans of soul at Motown and Stax. In doing so, Creedence Clearwater Revival became the standard bearers and foremost celebrants of homegrown music. The band's inception would come in 1959 and would back singer Tom Fogerty, John's older brother, at live gigs and the recording studio. A television special on a budding San Francisco jazz label, Fantasy Records, will catch the eye of the junior Fogerty and prompted him to make contact with the label. By the end of 1964, the young band would have a record contract and a new name. For the band's first release, Fantasy co-owner Max Weiss, without consent, renamed the group the Gollywogs in an attempt to cash in on the new wave of popular British bands with similar names. Along with the change in name came changes in the roles of the band members. Most notably, John Fogerty began to write much of the band's material. The young guitarist had also taken over producing and lead vocal duty. As Tom would later say, "I could sing, but John had a sound."
737 coming out of the sky. Oh, won't you take me down to Memphis on a midnight ride? I wanna move.
The group would suffer a setback and almost disillusion in 1966 when the draft board called John Fogerty and Doug Clifford for military service. They would both be placed in reserves, never having to fight in Vietnam. The following year, Fantasy would come under new ownership, and the band would be offered a chance to record a full-length album, but only if they changed their name. Never having liked the Gollywogs, the foursome readily agreed. Welcome, Creedence Clearwater Revival. The resulting 1968 debut album, Creedence Clearwater Revival, struck a responsive note with the emerging underground pop culture press, which touted CCR as a band worthy of attention. More importantly, AM radio programmers around the United States would take note and begin playing CCR in heavy rotation. The band took to the road and would quickly become known as a premier live act. 1969 would see the release of Bayou Country, as well as Green River and Willie and the Poor Boys. The incredible feat of releasing 3 albums in 1 year was second to no other group of that era, and gave Creedence a string of hit albums and singles which continued uninterrupted for the next 3 years, making them the most unstoppable force in rock and roll. They would headline major rock festivals, including the Atlanta Pop Fest and Woodstock, with their performances being considered amongst the best of the event. The following 2 years would be a whirlwind of touring while recording and releasing 2 more chart-topping albums and 8 hit singles. But by the end of the year, the stirrings of tensions with the foursome were prevalent as the incessant touring and heavy recording schedules took their toll. All the success the band garnered could not resolve the differences between John and Tom Fogerty. During the recording of Pendulum, Tom Fogerty, who had already quit the band several times in disgust, but was always talked into returning, left Creedence Clearwater Revival permanently. His departure was made public in February of 1971. John would later say on Australian television that no new member could endure being in Creedence. In spite of their continuing commercial success, however, relations among the three became increasingly strained. The band's final album, Mardi Gras, would be released in April of 1972. It received mostly poor, even savage reviews. Finally, in October of 1972, less than 6 months after their final tour, Fantasy Records and the band officially announced the disbanding of Creedence Clearwater Revival. They would never again reunite, not even as they would be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1993. As CCR came to an end, John Fogerty began working on solo albums in the 1970s. The albums would be commercial flops, failing to come even close to his Creedence success. Sales were slim, and legal problems delayed album releases. After a hiatus of several years from the music industry, Fogerty's solo career re-emerged with 1985's Center Field. Center Field went on to top the charts and include the #1 hit, Center Field, and a top 10 hit in The Old Man Down the Road. However, The album would lead to legal problems for Fogerty. A lawsuit brought by Fantasy Records claimed that the old man down the road shared the same chorus as Run Through the Jungle, a song from Fogerty's days with CCR, to which Fantasy Records still owned the publishing rights. In essence, he would be sued for plagiarizing, of all people, himself. As the 1980s rolled on, Fogerty took to touring again. After years of refusing to play material from his Creedence days, he would once again begin performing the classic songs he created, first at a concert in Washington, D.C. for Vietnam veterans that took place on July 4th, 1987. He would continue touring and releasing new music into the new millennium while receiving a host of accolades, including being inducted into the Songwriter Hall of Fame and receiving a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Perhaps his greatest gift, though, came on January 13th, 2023, when he announced via Twitter that he finally owned the rights to the CCR Global catalog, the rights he was stripped of in 1971. After a 50-year legal battle, he finally owned the rights to the music he had created. John Fogerty and Creedence Clearwater Revival defined the spirit and sound of rock and roll as authentically as any American group ever could have. Of course they did. They were the architects and the evangelists, and we couldn't help but follow.
tonight, I can already tell. We got a rowdy crowd here, and I will like it. See, I like to, during that second song, get people to sing along, because I know what kind of crowd we got tonight. And let me tell you, y'all passed the test. Well, we're going to play some of the greatest rock and roll here tonight. Y'all ready for a good time on this Friday night? This next song might be as relevant today as it was in 1969 when it came out, and it was the flip side, the B-side, to Green River. For anybody that's too young here tonight to know what the flip side is, ask the person next to you, they can probably tell. It goes a little something like this. Y'all having a good time so far tonight? Let me hear you. All right, we're going back to 1967. Some of you remember that time. I won't make you raise your hand. This is a little song that kicked it off for Creedence Clearwater Revival. It's a little something like this. I the way you talk.
We are on the edge of defeat is to yield to unreasonable pessimism. To say that we are mired in stalemate seems the only realistic, if unsatisfactory, conclusion. On the off chance that military and political analysts are right, in the next few months we must test the enemy's intentions in case this is indeed his last big gasp before negotiations. But it is increasingly clear to this report that the only rational way out then will be to negotiate, not as victims, but as an honorable people who lived up to their pledge to defend democracy and did the best they could. This is Walter Crime Guide. Good night.
One of the guys that was in this video that we just played is actually here tonight in the crowd. Terry, where you at, buddy? Where you at? I don't know, I can't see you. And I know there's some other Vietnam veterans here tonight. We thank you guys. All right. All right. So this little song here, this was originally the planned lead single for the Bayou Country album until a little song called Proud Mary came along. So they made it the B-side, the flip side. Kids, ask your neighbor. We're heading on down to the swamp on this one if you want to come along.
When I was just a little boy,
And I don't know about y'all, but we're having a good time. And we're really happy. I want to say this really quick. There's two things I'm going to say really quick about this. First of all, I've seen some people taking video and pictures, and our only request is that you take as much as you possibly can. And then you share with people so they know what a dang good time they missed by being here. Also, I just want to thank you guys sincerely. I'm going to say this right now. We really sincerely appreciate you guys coming to these shows. You don't have to spend your hard-earned money, but you do to come support us. So God bless you for doing that. Because if you didn't show up, it'd just be us and we can't stand the company. So we thank you guys very much. I'm going to tell a little story. How many of you seen our show before this show? How many of you? Yeah, there's some of you. All right, well, you're gonna have to hear this story one more time, if you don't mind. So, around about 1969, the summer of 1969, there was this little get-together in upstate New York called Woodstock. And Creedence was one of the headliners, and they were so excited. They made the big time, man. They're headlining Woodstock. And they were going to go on stage, and there was this little band that played before them called the Grateful Dead. And the Dead played their set, and then they kept playing, and they kept playing, and they kept playing, and they kept playing. So by the time Creedence took the stage, it was about 3 a.m. And the reason they never appeared in the Woodstock movie was John thought especially it wouldn't look good to see this, this great rock band playing their hearts out to people sleeping. And so he gets done with the show and he's super bummed out about it, and he decides he takes off, catches a bus going back to California. And on the way back, he wrote this song.
Mystery boy, beating on the ground.
so I just want to give a quick shout out to, well, number one, actually, I do want to make a quick shout out. Will you give it up for the Paramount staff? They're incredible, man. We played a lot of places, and these guys are just phenomenal. And if you would, for our crew as well, making it sound so good for y'all tonight, Mr. Jeremy White, everybody. They're running the lights and the video stuff. You call him Larry Bird. He looks like Larry Bird. His name's Sam, but you call him Larry Bird. Larry Legend. Now, all right, we're going to bring it down just a little bit here. This is, believe it or not, in all the songs John wrote, he didn't write his first love song until the 1980s. And he wrote this song for his wife. And it's been covered by guys like Chris Stapleton and everything in between. And I'm not a great philosophizer, but I'll tell you, when you find somebody you love, man, don't let them go. Because in this world, love's all we got. So anyway, we're going to do the song for you right now called Joy of My Life.
my wife. It's her birthday today. Give it up for Rachel. Happy birthday, honey.
I got a question for the kids sitting next to you. What do you think about seeing your dad up on stage? Is that cool? Is he famous now? At least in your eyes? No? One said no. Sorry, Andy.
This is the first big show they've seen, so give it up for my kids. How about that?
This is their first big show?
Big show?
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I'm just kidding. All right, we got a sing-along. Who's ready to do some more singing? It's one of their biggest hits, and it's a good little sing-along song. And I always say, what always amazes me about, let's give it up for John Fogerty for writing all these great songs, and Creedence Clearwater Revival for doing it so very good. But I say only John Fogerty could write a song about death and destruction and make us feel good about it. It goes a little something like this. Don't let me down. Now sing it out loud for me. Folks, all right, we're gonna do one more song and take just a short little intermission. Ian has to go and powder his nose. We don't want him to shine while up here. No, but there's a couple quick things. We're gonna take a short little intermission. I think they said 20 whole minutes. And but there's a couple things here. One, if you didn't see when you came in, right kind of in the lobby area over there, we have some official Mason-Dixon line merchandise for sale. It's good for birthdays, Hanukkah, all sorts of things, Christmas time. It's good for a Friday night, brother. Get that man a beer. Get that man another beer. Then the other thing I just want to tell you about really quick, I have a little project. It's called The Weight They Carry. And it's a song that I wrote based on first-person account of different Vietnam veterans I know. Because I got to tell you a little story. It always bothered me that these guys came home and didn't get the welcome that they deserved. So I finally thought to myself, well, what the hell are you going to do about it? And so I wrote this song and I released it, and you can get these CDs at the merch table for whatever you want to pay for it. And then every dollar that comes in, I didn't know this until I started this project, the Vietnam Memorial in Washington, D.C. is reliant solely on donations. And so every penny that comes in that's donated for this, I send it right out to the Vietnam Veterans Memorial in D.C. So you can pay whatever you want. If you don't have $1 to spare, but you really want to get one to give to somebody, just go get one. That's all that matters. So, Tony, get these drums going here. We're doing a little song for you right now. This song went to number 3, and I think it's been featured in about every single Vietnam movie there is out there. So we're going to dedicate this one to all the Vietnam veterans here tonight. This one is for you guys. God bless you. Welcome home. Goes a little something like this.